Thank you very much, Nei, and thank you very much, my viewers. Well, parenting is the opportunity that God has given to man to be able to nurture, um, guide, provide leadership for the young ones that He has permitted to be under our care. And I want to say that, and emphatically so, that parenting is particularly not an achievement except you succeed at it. Rather, parenting is a trust from God. Parenting is responsibility. Parenting is influence. And if we do not handle it with sense of responsibility and sobriety, we might miss it and mess it up, like a lot are doing in our days. So to answer the second question, no, that God has allowed you to procreate does not automatically entrust you with the gift to parent. Parenting is a skill, and like every other skill set, they are to be learned, and consciously so. Maybe as we proceed in this conversation, I'll be able to provide some perspective into the types of parenting that psychologists across different fields and fora have identified as types of parenting. Four broad spectrum have been identified. You have what we call the authoritarian types, the authoritarian model. Now, the authoritarian model is the parent who come and stand their feet and they do it in your face, whether you like it or not, type of parenting. Then there is the authoritative, there is the permissive, and then there is the uninvolved. There are four models of parenting. Okay, so let me put it in context. Authoritarian. Number two should be permissive. And number three is authoritative. And then number four is uninvolved. Now, authoritarian is one who come and say, I am the big shot here, take it or leave it. The permissives allow you for, that's the one being parented, allows for your involvement, gives allowance for expression. And then the authoritative is the balance between authoritarian and permissive. Okay, so the authority figure is available to provide a guide and set boundaries and provide, structure by which, they won't be parented who grow, and also allow, for expression. Because in doing that, you make for balance. When some of us were raised, we couldn't play with our parents, we couldn't crack jokes with them. They come with a holding the big stick. Your dad came into the room and you disappear. When you sense the presence of the authoritarian figure around, everything went quiet. And so that it doesn't allow for expression. Then the permissive, is what allow for healthy growth, and sometimes also lay back and allow too much for the ones being parented. Whereas the authoritative is the balance. What authoritative does is that set structures in place, set boundaries, and then we'll be able to be back in life, but allow for expression, allow for healthy development. And then the last one, which is the uninvolved. The uninvolved parent careless. Whether you woke up at 11 a.m. and did no chores at home, or you went out, you're unaccountable, you came back late, it just couldn't give a hoot. It's your life. So I sense that this question is being asked, within the context of the scriptures. Parenting, I want to emphasize again, is a huge responsibility. It's a trust. And for everything that is entrusted in our care, we're going to be accountable. And my prayer is that a lot of us parents will not be guilty when we are called to account. Thank you.